Stranger Things Season 5 finale final predictions. The final episode of Stranger Things releases in just a few hours at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, so these are my final predictions for what I think's going down. I firmly believe that it has to be revealed that the Mind Flayer corrupted Henry Creel at a young age, ultimately sending him down the evil path he's on. I think this will all be revealed via flashbacks and first Shadow lore. Now, I don't think Henry will have a redemption arc, but I do believe that the Mind Flayer is controlling him or using him as a pawn. It goes without saying that I think the bridge will be destroyed, and with it, Vecna, the Mind Flayer, and all the entities from the Abyss. It has to happen in my mind. Along with that, I think someone has to pay the price and make the sacrifice play. Now, who might that be? I've always predicted Eleven to be the major death in Season 5, and going into the episode, the show wants us to think that her and Kali are going down with the ship. But I think the way in which she dies will be the real shock. Perhaps Kali ends up being evil and a traitor, and Elle has to fight her off. And then Eleven fully disregards Kali's plan to stay back in the bridge, but then she realizes that ultimately the only way everyone can get back to the right side up for good is if she stays in the bridge and makes sure it collapses from within. But I also have a fun and unlikely prediction involving Eleven's fate. What if her and Kali fake Eleven's death so all of the military and the powers that be think she's a goner, so they're no longer coming after her, and her death even sells us, the audience, and all the main characters as well. But then in the epilogue, it's revealed she survived and is living out her days somewhere near a waterfall, where only Mike can visit her and maybe Hopper. This could be a fitting ending where everyone in the world thinks Eleven's a hero who sacrificed herself, but only Mike knows. I also think there's going to be one other death. My money's on Murray. I've predicted it time and time again, so I might as well stick it out. But I also do see one of Jonathan or Nancy biting the dust as well, especially following their split. I feel like Dustin's reaction could be to Nancy. Now, I do want to make it clear, I will be over the moon happy if no one dies. I'm not rooting for any of these characters to go. But I do feel like this time around, the show's going to commit to one major death. Another prediction is I do think we'll finally get some happy endings and payoffs for fans. And it'll all be in the epilogue. I think we'll finally get to see Lucas and Max or Lou Max have their date at the movies. And love will be in the air at Enzo's as Jopper finally get their date here that's been teased since season 3, and I think we'll see Vicky and Robin here as well. And finally, I think the final moments of this show will involve the OG party, all 4 boys playing D&D one last time. It's a vision I've had forever with the OG party in the Wheeler basement, back where it all started for them in the first episode. And since I envision this being in the epilogue post-time jump, this could be their last hangout before they all go their separate ways for college or whatever chapter is next in their life. The camera could then zoom out as the Stranger Things theme plays, paralleling the end of season 1's finale with the Byers family dinner, and I wouldn't be mad if we heard Peter Gabriel's rendition of Heroes yet again. I just feel like seeing them all together one last time back where it all began would be the most emotional way to end the show and feel very Toy Story 3 in a sense. All I know is I will be unwell no matter how this show ends.